Hey everyone, Scott and the Scottman. We are here to do a very special driving video today. We are here in northern New Hampshire. We're here in the beautiful White Mountains, and in this video we're going to be doing the legendary drive up to Mount Washington. More about that in a minute because I'm about to be paying for the toll to go up. So, one moment please. Alright, so just paid. So it is expensive to go up, but anyway, say for cars it's $39. But the good news is you can pay with a credit card, so it's not like you have to pay only with cash. Although I had plenty of cash if I needed it. So we're going up what's going to be it's the tallest mountain east of the Mississippi River. And it's cool that you can drive up, pretty much up to the summit. So yeah, it'll be fun to read the thermometer in my car at the start of this drive and at the very top. So right now it is 71 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 22 degrees Celsius. And especially as we get way up, we're going to see a significant drop in temperature. So what's cool is that they give you like a bumper sticker at the toll booth. Like, I feel like they almost should give it to you at the top. But basically because on the back side, they give you some instructions on how to do the road. Because it is a pretty steep incline all the way up. And it's pretty narrow too. Fortunately, my Honda Civic will do very well because it's very compact. So if going up is, believe it or not, is easier than going down. That's because if you're going down a very long distance, especially at a steep grade, you tend to ride the brakes quite a bit. And the more you use the brakes, especially constantly, the more they'll heat up to where it's like the last thing you want to do is to burn out your brakes or anything like that. So going up, you just have your vehicle in drive, you go 20-25 miles per hour. It's about 7.8 miles from the toll booth to the very top. Then when you go back down, you're going to want to be in like your lowest gear, or if you have automatic transmission, like the Honda Civic, for example, you have on the, like where you shift, not gears, but where you shift it to park or reverse, neutral, or drive, you're going to want to put it on L to go down. So that way you're using the lowest gear. So that way you're not using the brakes a whole lot while containing a slow speed as you go down. And they also say to take a break going down every so often, so that way you can cool your brakes a little bit. But fortunately, if you do run into a problem with your car going up or down, they do give you a phone number to call. And of course, this road is heavily traveled too during the day, so worst case scenario, like you might be able to wave somebody, they might be able to get help or something. But yeah, notice the pullouts right here. Like that is useful, yeah, if you want to stop and cool your brakes. So far, I feel like the incline, like I said, the bottom part hasn't been too bad, so hasn't been too bad. But yeah, it's like a lot of people are kind of afraid of doing this road. It's one way, so it's not like it's not like you're going over a huge mountain pass in Colorado to where it might be one of your only routes, where this is basically pretty much optional. This is only going to go up to the Mount Washington summit. But yeah, you can also, or they also have tours available too. So if you don't want to drive up yourself, across the street, across Highway 16, you can pay for a guided tour, and they'll take like a shuttle up to the top. So that way you don't have to worry about driving up and down yourself, and you could do it more comfortably. Especially if you're really afraid of heights. But because I'm filming a driving video and I'm not afraid of heights or anything, so definitely climbing this today. But yeah, I've always wanted to do this drive just because it is a huge mountain climb. But yeah, you don't have to just drive up. You can, or I believe it's also possible that you can also hike up to the top. It's a very long climb though, but it's totally doable. And I'm sure you could probably also, for a really high price, you can also pay to get a helicopter up to the top. But yeah, it's really cool how we're in the middle of the national forest as we go up too. So it's really cool in here, I have to say. Of course, it's gonna get more impressive as we get up closer to the top, though. So, a little bit more about this road. This first opened back on August 8, 1861, as the U.S.'s oldest man-made attraction. So, like back then, this was like around the time the U.S. Civil War started. And unfortunately, people have died on this mountain when they've driven up or down. However, rest assured, only 3 people have lost their lives. So it's not like some of those dangerous roads you've heard about, such as like the youngest road in Bolivia, or I think there's another really dangerous road that's up in the Himalayas of India, to where there might be a fatality a week or something. I could be exaggerating, but I don't know. But rest assured, if you're watching this video, I am not fatality number 4, so no worries. Oh yeah, and another thing too, although they don't say it on their website or even on the back of the I Climb Mount Washington bumper sticker, I highly advise that you have a full tank of gas while going up or close to it. Going both ways, yeah, it's about 15, maybe 16 miles, and then of course an additional maybe several miles going into the nearest town, which is Gorham, which is to the north up by Highway 2. So yeah, definitely worthwhile filling up your gas tank. And then another thing too, keep an eye on the weather forecast. Because this is a tall mountain after all. Oh, we've been 3 miles so far. So we're getting closer to the halfway point. Because just like how it is like in the mountains of Colorado, or even like in Western Canada, if you go like to Alberta or British Columbia, when you go up on mountain peaks, the weather is significantly different. Where it's a much colder and it's very unpredictable, because it could be sunny all of a sudden, or sunny for 1 second, all of a sudden a storm is coming. Or don't forget, snow. It's probably not unheard of to see snow at the top in August. It's definitely not going to do that today, because they're saying it was going to be like close to 50 degrees Fahrenheit at the top. It's going to be that cold, but I'll tell you for sure when we get to the top. Yeah, I should probably put the air conditioner on a little bit, because I'm getting a little warm. Because yeah, when I do these videos, I tend not to use the or open up the windows. And yeah, stay tuned to the very end of the video, because once I complete the drive up to the top, I am planning to get out my other camera and film at the very top really quick, just to conclude things. I'm probably not going to talk at the top unless it's somehow not very windy. But at the top of a mountain, so I'm be surprised if there isn't a breeze. Entering fragile alpine zone. Yeah, my ears just popped a little bit. It's not as dramatic as if you're taking off in an airplane, but yeah. It's the thing about altitude, and then keep in mind, you are going. I'm not sure what the altitude is. I'll definitely will show something at the very top, because they'll have like signs at the top. All right, you're more than halfway to the top. Oh yeah, we're starting to get well, no, we're not above the tree line. I see some trees higher up. But yeah, you can start to see a little bit of Mount Washington. Oh yeah. Oh, we're at 4,000 feet above sea level, or 1,219 meters. But yeah, it's like, yeah, you want to, if you are driving, you want to make sure you're paying full attention, so that way you don't, at the best case scenario, drive into a rock. Worst case scenario, fall to your death. I'm seeing a lot of trees higher up in altitude over there, but it's like we're starting to get a little bit above the tree line here, sort of. Oh, and I just looked at the sign to the back. It said turn out ahead. Yeah, it stopped to cool your brakes. So that's cool that they have signs like that. So I definitely will take advantage of that, because I've dedicated this entire day for this drive, because after this I'm planning to go to, I'm staying down in Plymouth, New Hampshire. Oh, this is really cool up here. Because I'm going to be going to Franconia Notch State Park tomorrow. And I'm coming from Maine today, as I was staying in Bangor. I didn't film any videos in Bangor, but I was mainly staying there just because it was the closest Marriott chain or Marriott branded hotel that was near Acadia National Park, because I'm trying to earn points for Marriott Bonvoy. And yeah, this is an unpaved road. Yeah, what a view off to the left. Yeah, this is getting even steeper. But yeah, we're getting really high up here. What's nice is that currently there's nobody behind me, so. But yeah, it's like you gotta. It's like if you're tailgating somebody on this mountain, you got a problem. And it's like then you really shouldn't be doing this drive. Ooh. There'll be some vibration in the gravel road here. I usually don't do this. I'm going to pan the camera a little bit to the left, just because okay. But yeah, get some pretty cool views from the top. Gotta stick this GoPro back on a little bit better, because the adhesive is not doing the best. Yeah, I'd say the second half of the road is where people who are afraid of heights, at the 5-mile marker, this is where people get really nervous. That's why it's nice to have a car like this, where it's nice and small. we got 2.5 miles to go. The car thermometer it has cooled down a little bit, but not by much. It's 65 degrees Fahrenheit, which is probably about close to 18 degrees Celsius. Oh yeah, you can tell how narrow the roads are. It's like, yeah, you can tell they're getting a little nervous due to the fact that they had to slow down like under 10 miles per hour. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm feeling the rest of the way up is going to be really slow unless they pull off. Oh yeah, there's the summit up there. Because yeah, you can see I think that should be the summit. Okay, the road's becoming paved again, so that's okay. Yeah, they're speeding up now, so yeah, that'll help things a little bit. Oh, and another thing too, yeah, if you start feeling like you're having a little bit of altitude sickness or a little bit of a headache, yeah, drink a lot of water. Matter of fact, I should probably do that really quick. Oh yeah, look at the views up to the right. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun watching back this video just because I'm having to pay more attention to the road. So I'll be able to get a better view of everything once I come back down. See too many pull-out spots though. Yeah, we're getting close to the clouds. For what I saw at the summit, looks like we're just under the clouds. All right, 5,000 feet above sea level, 1,524 meters. All right, here's a pull-out spot. Yeah, it's really impressive. But I know in Colorado there are mountain drives like this one too that go up even higher in altitude. Because I know there's Pikes Peak, which is probably the most famous one, I believe, which is west of Colorado Springs. And then there's also Mount Evans, which is off I-70 when you go west of Denver. Yeah, the person I could tell is really nervous because we almost came to a complete stop, which is not really a good idea on this road. Okay, we're at the 6-mile marker. So we got about another 1.6 approximately miles to go. But yeah, it's like we're way above the tree line here. Yeah, I've not done Pikes Peak or Mount Evans in Colorado yet, although those would be really cool to do. I have been on Trail Ridge Road though one time. This was like 11 years ago, which goes about 12,000 feet above sea level. cars going up over there, because that's where we're going to be in a little bit. Yeah, look how steep this is. But yeah, definitely a great idea to fill up your gas tank. I keep saying this, but sometimes I have to repeat myself to emphasize a very important point. Oh, that might even be rain too. It wouldn't surprise you if it rains at the top. Because again, this is a mountain, so like, because yeah, the weather forecasting, and we're not calling for any rain chances today. But it is a mountain. It can all of a sudden rain or have a thunderstorm. But yeah, for going uphill, this is definitely the hardest or the steepest incline I've ever done in this car, or in my life so far. But yeah, just look how close the clouds are. This is really cool. It's like, it's really cool to where you can see for miles and miles. It's also cool too to where you get to see the clouds really up close. Alright, we're at the 7-mile marker. We're almost there. It's gotten colder. It's 57 degrees Fahrenheit, so a little under, like close to 14 degrees Celsius. Oh yeah, especially if the sun's out, you definitely want to, if you get outside your car, you definitely want to wear sunscreen because you're much closer to the sun. Oh yeah, Ben, there's the summit all the way up there. You can see it from here. 6,000 feet, or 1,829 meters. We're almost there, my friends. And what was cool too, I forgot to mention this, when I got to the entrance of this mountain road, there was a very short wait. Like I only had to wait like 2 minutes, if even that. All right, we're just about there. That's a little service road probably for the people who work up here. But there's also a weather station up here too. But it's said that Mount Washington is supposed to have some of the most, or the wildest weather in all of the United States, maybe even North America. But it's hard to say. Definitely the United States for sure. Yeah, it looks like there's plenty of parking. If I can't get anything up here, all right. Yeah, they'll probably need to wait for us first. So that's where we go to get to walk up to the very top. Don't stop. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, he's trying to get a parking spot. Okay. And I'm not gonna clear that vehicle, so I'm gonna go ahead and back up really quick. Okay, so we have reached the top. So to get to the top, I basically, oh, here's a parking spot just for me. Yay! So I'm going to park over here. So I'm going to get out for the rest of the video because it's probably be very windy. I am going to talk. I may not talk until I get back in the car where I conclude the video. But yeah, my current thermometer is reading 56 degrees Fahrenheit, which is probably about a good almost 13 degrees Celsius. All right, so I'm gonna get a jacket on and I'll see you at the top. I'm surprised it's not windier than this right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and start completing the video up here. But this is absolutely incredible. We made it up to the peak of Mount Washington, 6,288 feet, or about 1,917 meters tall. But what's really interesting is that, as I was seeing inside, yeah, it's labeled to have the worst weather in the world because meteorologists during the winter have to brave some of the harshest winds and snowstorms to obtain weather data, even at night. I don't think I could do anything like that. but yeah, it was even said that, I think it was back in the 30s, where a record-breaking wind was measured at 231 miles per hour, which is really impressive. That's like stronger than an EF5 tornado, or strong as an EF5 tornado, which is really, really strong. But yeah, so I'm gonna get ready to head back down the mountain road. I'll do that off camera because I have to be a little bit more careful going down, just make sure I don't burn out my brakes or anything. But yeah, I highly recommend checking out Mount Washington, whether you drive up or you take a tour up, like with the trains that we saw while we were up at the top. Absolutely incredible. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that subscribe button to come along and join me for the adventure, and don't forget to click that notification bell so that way you know when a new video goes live. Well, thank you for watching, and this is Scott, or the Scott Man, signing out here from the top of Mount Washington, the tallest mountain east of the Mississippi River.